lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany. If you are new, welcome. I am so glad that you are here. So if you clicked on this video, that's because you want to know what's the tea, honey, on the ColourPop Soul palette. I already filmed the tutorial on the Mart palette. I'm gonna go ahead and link that card here so you guys can go ahead and check that video out. The Soul palette. This is my second attempt at filming this video. The first time I did it, I did a full video on it, and I went to edit it in two. You can hear my fan really loud in the background. I must have had it way too close to my mic, and I just didn't like the way the look came out. I didn't like the way the lip came out. I didn't like anything about that video, so I just scrapped it and said, you know what, I'm gonna do it over. So here I am doing it over. I am going to be going ahead and doing this really coral, cute eye look with this palette. This is what the palette looks like. Super pretty. And the names, of course, are on the back. This palette does retail for $12 on the ColourPop website. I don't know if it's limited edition or not. I would assume so because it came out with their summer 2018 collection. I am late getting this video up because I had to make time to redo it. So I ended up posting the videos that I already had filmed and ready to go, and then now I have the time. So yeah, I'm going to be going ahead and doing a tutorial with this. I am also in the end going to be talking about how I feel about this palette. With me using it twice, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but you'll get my thoughts in the end. So you want to see this eye look and how these shadows blend on the eyes. You'll see me do my full eye look. Then just keep on watching. Okay, this is not the start of the video, okay? This is the impromptu. So I filmed this video and then I have a little time. This is the same moment. This is like maybe 10 minutes after I stopped filming this video. Come on, camera, get it together. Get it together. I have a little time before I have to head out to work. And I sat down to edit this video. You know, I'm gonna get part of it edited now so that tomorrow I'll just edit the rest. I'm filming all week. Today is Wednesday. I'm filming from today's not even Wednesday. What the frick today is? Today is Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. I'm filming Wednesday to Sunday this week, every single day. So I'm like, you know, let me just edit. The first half was not filmed. Like, I have two memory cards, and I bounce between the two so that I can just keep going. Like, I need to film, I can just keep going. And I sat down and filmed the video, and one of my, like, 15 minutes into filming, like 15-20 minutes into filming, an error came up and it said, camera cannot record due to error, please something, memory card, something. I didn't even read it. Oh my god. I just took the memory card out. Like, I turned the camera off, took the memory card out, and mind you, the whole time the timer was going, I believe. So I assumed it was filming. Long story short, that whole time, up until that error, it didn't film. And after I saw the error, I just took the camera, I took that memory card out and put my other memory card in. I'm so freaking upset, you guys. I'm so mad. This is my second attempt at filming this video, and I cannot, like, I'm so behind on recording because of work and sleep and freaking all the palettes that I didn't get a chance to film. I still got palettes from like 2 months ago that I haven't even used yet. Like, I'm angry. In the first half, I used this shade here. This shade here as a transition. And I didn't really like the way it blended out. Right on top of that shade, I added this beautiful coral right here. And that is how I got like the pop of coral on the top. In my outer corner, I use the dark brown from the Mart palette because the one in here is a little too cool tone to put in my crease. And then I use my MAC Paint Pot and Painterly to cut the crease. That's all I did up until the part where you will see now. Let's move on. my memory card, something's wrong with it. So I don't know where I stopped. So I'm just blending over that line. A little bit more of the brown. Oh, this thing did not record. I'm very upset. Now I'm dipping back into the Soul palette. I'm going to take the shade in the middle, which is called Motel. Now, first time around, this shade gave me a lot of issues, okay? Because it's really chunky in the pan. It crumbles out of the pan. I'm gonna, instead of taking like a flat shader brush, I'm gonna take this fluffy brush from my Kylie palette. And I'm going to use that to blend this shade all over the crease. Now, it's a really pretty, like, it's a beautiful shade, but it just did not work for me. And honestly, I wanted this shade to be like that shade from the Mar palette. What is it? Gridlock. Oh my gosh, the one right here in the middle. That one has like little specks of glitter in it, and that's what I was hoping for with Motel, but no. But it is a beautiful, let me zoom you guys in a little bit. That is a really really pretty shade. I'm going through it today, okay? But it is a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. I'm gonna dip back into that first shade we used, and like I see I need to blend. How many cop cars is it? I'm gonna take a little bit of Kush Super Shock Ultra Metallic by ColourPop. I'm gonna pop this in the center of my lid. So like silvery champagne. It's really pretty though. Just to give it like a pop. It almost makes it look a little glossy over top. So I'm gonna go off camera real quick and finish my face and my OJ, and I'll be back. Alright guys, so I am back with my full face done. If you want to know what's on my face, I will list it in the description box. So dipping back into dipping back into our Soul palette, we're going to work on the lower lash line and inner corner. So for the lower lash line, I'm going to take, this palette is a mess. So for the lower lash line, because I feel like that palette, I will have to go in with that stark orange, and I really don't want to do that. So I'm going to go into my Yes Please palette by ColourPop. I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Butter Cake. I don't know. And I'm just going to blend that, because it's something that isn't. That's cute. See, that bright orange would have looked crazy on my lower lash line. Corner, I'm going to dip to this bright neon shimmery orange, which is called, I think it's called Floaties. Because it also has the asterisk next to it, as if like it's not eye safe. And I'm going to take a little bit of Floaties and I would love to see this shade all over the lid. So I'm going to go ahead, apply a quick lip, and then we're going to get into some final thoughts. So this palette, I like it a lot. Like, of course, it is extremely appealing to the eye, like extremely appealing. The shades in here are pretty. I just feel like in here are more on the crumbly side, but they do blend really nicely on the eyes. So some people, that may be all that matters. I really don't like a messy palette. I don't mind a messy palette, but I really don't like a messy palette. I don't mind it, but kind of like, you know. The shimmers in here are more on the crumbly side, with an exception of this bottom coral shade, which is Ooh, and this top shade, which I didn't use, which is called Dynamite, I think. I don't freaking know. These two, with an exception to these two, the other two mattes in here are a little too cool tone for my skin tone, or just too light. That brown is a little too cool tone for my skin tone, and this shade is okay, but it just pulls a smidge too light for me to use it as like a transition shade or anything like that. I could use it on the lid, but then I feel like that's one of those shades where if I use it on the lid as the day goes on, it'll kind of fade once my lids get oily or whatever. The middle shade, like I said, is really crumbly and just didn't have a lot of shimmer that I thought it would be, even though it's a really pretty color. Overall, out of the two palettes that I did tutorials on, I remember this is my second time attempting out a tutorial for this palette. This time it came out. I actually really do like the look. It's so funny. I'm rocking this bright eye look on this crazy rainy gloomy day. I'm gonna look so crazy, but out of the two, I like the Mar palette more. I just feel like I can see myself reaching for both, but this one more than this one. They're only $12, so I definitely recommend you guys, if you have the $12 or even the $24 to spare, go ahead and check them out. But the Soul palette, I do see myself using it, but I just feel like I could have skipped this one. This isn't a need. The Mar palette, on the other hand, is absolutely stunning. I feel like we're seeing a lot of palettes like this, and we are seeing more palettes with more blues and like those turquoises and greens in it, but not often enough. I feel like this is a great summer palette. Even the fall, like if you put this brown all over your lid and in the crease, blend it out with a little bit of this shade, and then pop one of these shimmers in the inner corner, that is a beautiful like fall or winter look. I do like these palettes. Like I said, the Mara one has my heart, and this one I just feel is okay. I feel like the formula may be a little inconsistent as well between the two. So yeah, I really do like the look that I was able to come up with. I feel like I could come up with this look with any of my eyeshadow palettes, even my ColourPop single shadows. I feel like I could have come up with this look, but I do like it. This is the one I would go for. So that's pretty much it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the look we were able to come up with. Let me know if you guys picked up these palettes, if you plan to pick them up, how do you like them? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Mwah.